Everyone keeps telling me that guys aren't approaching them when they go out, and only weird people talk to them, and they don't like dating apps, but they don't know what to do.
Where are the gentlemen in the UK? Genuinely, where are they? Because not an ounce of testosterone has been spotted in the UK.
Fellas are now starting something saying they're going to be financially celibate.
Imagine getting mad and feeling entitled to men's services. We have many women who are angry that men aren't being helpful anymore. In their own words, they aren't gentlemen.
Not imagine what an actual baddie goes through on the fucking daily, because I'm walking home from the gym and it's a 10-minute walk home and I've gotten honked at 3 different times. Like, I don't understand what you think you can accomplish by honking at someone in your car, so stop being a freaking creep. Thank you.
So I'm sitting at the gas station, fueling up my car as one does at the gas station if they're not there to get snacks. And I go to start my car and it won't start. That's suspicious. So I pop open the hood and I'm standing there looking inside. Now I'm just going to use my best common sense that it probably is the battery. My battery's probably dead. I'll contact AAA, say that I need a jump. But what is freaking bonkers to me is all of these men have come pulling up next to me, come and gone, and not one time, as I'm standing there looking like I don't know what I'm doing, as I'm looking at the engine of my car because I don't know what I'm doing. Is that the engine? Is that the freaking battery? Is that the alternator, the radiator? I don't know. Not one time has someone said, "Oh, hey ma'am, do you need some help?" Now, maybe I feel that way because I'm privileged, but I think it's rude.
This will never old. Many women like this feel entitled to a man's services, and the thing, they never directly ask for help. They just expect a man to come to the rescue, as if it's just expected. And what makes it even more frustrating is that this expectation is rarely communicated openly. It's not a conversation, it's not a mutual agreement. It's just silently assumed that if something goes wrong, if something is heavy, stressful, inconvenient or dangerous, a man should automatically step in. No discussion, no appreciation, just obligation. They won't say, "Can you help me?" because in their mind, they shouldn't have to. The belief is that a real man will notice, anticipate, and act without being told. And if he doesn't, suddenly he's labeled inattentive, weak, or not masculine enough. And the best part, make a video about it trying to shame them for not running to the rescue.
Because I'm a man, I'm not helping no woman that's not retirement age, bro. I don't care if she was stuck on the side of the road, if it was something real quick or whatever the case may be. If that woman is not of retirement age and above, I'm not helping you.
Men, I have a question. How do you feel about a woman approaching you first? Like, she's interested in you and she wants to get your number and everything. How do you feel about that?
Everyone keeps telling me that guys aren't approaching them when they go out, and only weird people talk to them, and they don't like dating apps, but they don't know what to do. But guys, remember that the literal chemical that makes men approach you, despite the fact that the odds are overwhelmingly against them, that you are going to reject them, is testosterone. And we are in like historically abysmal levels of testosterone across the board for men. So honestly, I think it's mostly just because they're scared. It's not you, and it's not them either. It's not their fault. I don't really have any answers, but just know not to take it personally. And really, it's not even about them, but all roads lead back to Monsanto.
I don't really see the point in a man chasing a woman. That's like chasing a bill, because when you think about it, what are you actually chasing? If a man is constantly pursuing, constantly proving, constantly paying, constantly initiating, at what point does it stop feeling like desire and start feeling like obligation? The reason why so many women are noticing men aren't approaching them anymore or as much is because they're noticing the weight of their own choices and decisions of pushing men away. At some point, men start asking themselves a simple question: why am I trying so hard to earn basic interest? Attraction shouldn't feel like a subscription service where you keep paying just to keep access. When the dynamic becomes one-sided effort, it drains respect out of the situation before it even begins. And when you repeatedly push men away, whether through unrealistic standards, constant testing, comparing them to other options, or treating interest like it's disposable, eventually men adjust. And that adjustment is happening in real time.
Is it cheating if a man wears his wedding band? I'll tell you why it is.
We don't care to hear it. I am actually here just to remind you guys that this is what life will be if you end up getting married or in a relationship with somebody that is so insecure that you literally can't do anything right. Everything is cheating. Everything. Keep your peace, guys. Stay away from it.
When a guy likes you, you won't want to text him. You'll be like, okay, enough. Now, the ones that you want to text, they don't like you.
Yeah, but the question is, when you do like a guy, do you actually initiate and text him back? Or do you play weird games so he doesn't know what you actually want? And the guy that you don't want to text, do you nicely reject him? Or do you keep him in this weird limbo where he doesn't know what's going on? Because that's how feelings get hurt.
So it has come to my attention that the fellas are now starting something where they're saying they're going to be financially celibate, meaning that they're not going to be spending any money on a woman until marriage. Okay? This is my thing. What woman in her right mind can you actually date and not spend no money on her until y'all get married? It's like y'all are upset with women who are becoming celibate and saying, well, since y'all saying that y'all want to wait until marriage, we just ain't going to spend no money until marriage. A woman who got common sense and is not going to deal with no scrubby man, that's not going to work with. More and more, y'all come up with things to make y'allself more lonely. Y'all gonna push the male loneliness epidemic even further with that foolishness. The women are making more money now. We're more independent. We're becoming more financially stable than men. And this is not to bash men or put men down. But y'all saying y'all ain't finna spend money on women no more like that. A lot of y'all already ain't spending money on women now because you don't have it to spend. Like, in all honesty, y'all want to be lonely. Y'all want to be in a position where you walking around angry because you can't really get the attention of a woman. And until you do all of the things that a man needs to do, which is provide, protect, and lead, y'all are going to be constantly having the same issues that y'all are having regarding women. That's it, and that's all.
First off, men aren't lonely. I don't know where women get this idea from, but it's not true. And men should practice financial celibacy because out here in the dating world, money comes first to majority of women. A lot of men aren't lonely, they're selective. There's a difference. Choosing peace over chaos isn't isolation. Choosing hobbies, purpose, gym time, business, brotherhood, and self-improvement over draining dynamics isn't loneliness, it's discipline. Some people confuse not chasing with being alone. But many men are perfectly content focusing on their goals without constantly seeking validation. Silence doesn't equal suffering. Sometimes it equals clarity. And financial celibacy, that idea is really about boundaries. It's about not leading with your wallet just to gain attention. If money is the main attraction, then you're not being chosen. Your resources are. That's a dangerous foundation.
Where are all the masculine men that want to lead, protect, and take care of women? All the men that I find are hyper-feminized, and they want to be led, protected, and taken care of by a woman.
Okay, here's my 2026 strict dating program. These are the things that will get you cut. Starting off strong, if you don't send me a non-refundable deposit for my hair, my makeup, my nails, my spray tan, my outfit, babysitter, transportation to and from the date, and most importantly, my time, you're cut. That probably just eliminated over 95% of the pool. Bye. Next is if you follow half-naked women on social media, you're cut. Actually, if you have any social media, you're cut. If you talk to any of your exes in any capacity, or any girls in general, except for your sister, you're cut. If you have friends that cheat, you're cut. If you disrespect any of my friends, you're cut. If you lack emotional intelligence, you're cut. If you don't follow the sidewalk rule or open the doors for me like a gentleman, you're cut. If you sleep in, you're cut. By 8:30 a.m. Pacific, the stock market has already been open for 2 hours. If you don't have a stable job or career, you're cut. If you're broke, you're cut. If you start an argument with me while I'm out on a girls' night or on a girls' trip, you're cut. If you're negative, pessimistic, or low vibration, you're cut. If my ChatGPT doesn't like you, you're cut. If you lie even once, you're cut forever. These are just a few non-negotiables. Bye.
Holy insanity. A non-refundable deposit for hair, makeup, and a babysitter. And also a laundry list of rules to follow. I mean, what man want to sign up for this insanity? It's no wonder why many women like this are still single. Because when dating starts sounding like a contract instead of a connection, people are going to hesitate. A first date is supposed to be about chemistry, conversation, and compatibility, not covering operating costs like it's a business transaction. And those are dating rules for 2026. Imagine what that list will look like in a few more years. If it already feels like a checklist mixed with a contract, what happens when expectations keep stacking without balance? More conditions, more requirements, more must-haves before basic respect is even established. Women like these are entitled beyond measure. It's not even just about high standards. It's the expectation that those standards should be met automatically, without question, and without equal effort in return. There's a difference between knowing your worth and assuming someone else exists to fund, fix, and fulfill your lifestyle.
Aw, what's the matter, Pookie? Did reality just hit? Did you just realize you can't do anything a man can like you've claimed all these years? I mean, what happened to all that boss bitchery, I don't need no man, I can do it myself energy that y'all love to spout? Funny how it all goes right out the window the minute things get a teeny bit difficult. The minute men give you exactly what you wanted, exactly what you demanded. Sorry, sweetie, but we men heard you. And now we have no obligation to do a damn thing for you or any woman. And let's be honest, if any of those men had offered to help, you would be immediately attacking them and making a video about it, calling them a misogynist. You know it, I know it, everyone watching this video knows it. You're all frauds, you're all hypocrites, and you're all proof that if it wasn't for double standards, you wouldn't have any standards at all.
Women don't hate that they're getting older and they're losing their beauty. They hate that they wasted the best years of their life on your useless son.
Let this be a perfect example of why so many men have stopped dating altogether. We always talk about women and accountability, and at the end she says women are tired or they wasted their best years on your useless son, as if women don't make their own choices and don't hold their own accountability, and there's consequences to their actions. Additionally, the beauty standard that she's talking about is set by women to judge other women. Men are not walking around saying, oh yes, I would really love a queen with fake lashes. He would really love a queen with a BBL. The majority of men would rather a woman, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, to all the men out there, you would much rather prefer an authentic looking woman than someone who is fake and plastic to fit the beauty standards of the next woman. And that's why we have so many women walking around looking the exact same. Y'all look the exact same, carbon copies of one another. Let this video just be a perfect example of any excuse to shame men or call them crusty or useless, because I can guarantee you when you're in a relationship with useless man, he's not useless. The only time a man becomes useless is when y'all dry up his pockets or dry up his emotional well-being or dry up his self-esteem or dry up his self-worth and his self-confidence because you come home every single day to nag and complain and make him feel like shit every single day, and y'all never stop for even 2 seconds to consider that maybe he's struggling because you don't lift that man up. You just tear him down and tear him down. And when he stops being the man that you met in the beginning or the man that you want him to be, you are all confused. It is just crazy that every single time I log on to this app, there's another woman talking about a useless man. Men are losers. Men are trash. Like, we don't have a male loneliness epidemic. Men are blood. Have some freaking accountability. If you picked a useless man, that is on you. That's not on the man that you chose. Again, you chose him. So back the fuck off. Okay, bye.
Actually, it was those women who chose those men that they wasted their best years on. They ignored the good guys. Now that many of them are older, they struggle to find a good man. That's just the reality. This woman can cope and lie all she wants, but women do hate that they're getting older. Beauty is something that women obsess over, and when that starts to fade, they worry. What her and many other women do is avoid accountability. No one forced them to choose those men they keep chasing. Many of these women chase after men that don't want them, and that's where the conversation really shifts, from blaming outcomes to examining patterns. Nobody is dragged into a relationship against their will. When someone repeatedly pursues partners who show low interest, inconsistency, or clear red flags, that's not bad luck anymore. That's a pattern, and patterns require reflection.